the next show is a documentary from Netflix called Halftime about J-Lo, and it highlights her turning 50 in 2019. And we see her at the Super Bowl halftime. It shows her, they showcase her arguably best reviewed performance, which was in Hustler, between that and then back when she first really got started, which was when she did Selena. So I don't know what your thoughts are on it, Ma. I'm interested to hear what you thought about the J-Lo semi documentary.
I was
Halftime.
very, I was very underwhelmed by the whole movie, whole documentary. I didn't think it gave us much at all. We didn't gather any insights or anything into J Lo, into her personality, or into her career, into her history. Nothing pretty much that we didn't already know. In fact, it seemed that she omitted a lot of significant things that the public already knows. There was the absence of anything romantic, pretty much. You didn't see anything about her floating through with the first, second, or third husband. You didn't see Mark Antony. You didn't see whatever the name was of the first one. You didn't really see Ben Affleck. You didn't really see. I mean, not in any
Chris
meaningful
Judd. Was it
way.
Chris
You
Judd? The other
it's
one?
yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. The dancer she was married to. You
Yeah.
didn't. You barely even realize that she had any other aspect to her life other than work. You saw her children very briefly, more of the daughter than the son. You saw very briefly, and you saw her mom, you saw a kitchen table, a huge kitchen. I think it was Thanksgiving meal or something like that. Not much of that. You mostly saw her on her grind, exercising, prepping, rehearsing, and sometimes complaining, about sharing top billing with Shakira for the Super Bowl halftime, and how much she's had to struggle, which you and I both know. I don't say she doesn't work hard, but you and I both know that she is full of shit because, in the first place, she's been popular and wealthy at least half of her life. She's had a lot of luck, and she's a mediocre talent. She ain't the best dancer, she ain't the best singer, she ain't the best looking, and on and on and on. Very mediocre. And what she does have going for is that she has managed to keep herself in good shape physically, maintain her weight and her exercise regimen and diet. I give her kudos for that. But other than that, I don't see where she's excelled in anything except taking advantage of opportunities that were given to her. And she's been extremely lucky. There are many better looking, more talented, all the way around than J Lo. So to me, she should have a more appreciative attitude. And she was complaining a lot. Plenty of people share the Super Bowl halftime with other people, a bigger talent than her. Plenty of people do. So what? So be it. Janet Jackson was up there with what's his name? Timberlake. I mean, come on. Okay. So as far as I'm concerned, she offered nothing. I don't think she necessarily has that much to offer in the first place. Like I said, to me, she's a very mediocre talent. Okay. And she's been very well paid and very famous and successful off, very little talent. Her biggest talent is that she's has been on her grind. And on her grind means she's been accepting a lot of offers and, so on and so forth. But she is by no means the most talented person. She has by no means had the hardest time. And, oh boy, it's been so rough. How rough has it been? Some
Well,
people her age now still haven't made it and have as much and more talent as her. And she's
well,
been famous since she's been in her 20s. I mean, how damn hard could it have been when you've
well,
been famous all half your life?
well, my I'm gonna say that
I thought
I
the
don't know.
documentary sucked. I thought it sucked. I didn't like it. Okay.
I don't know what I was expecting out of this. I guess I was expecting, new information, some, new developments. And I walked away not knowing anything new about J-Lo and not feeling that I knew J-Lo as a person. We all
Absolutely
knew
not.
we all knew that J-Lo was a hard worker, and I give her a lot of credit for that. And she's in, phenomenal shape, and she's gotten in better shape as she's gotten older. And I give her a lot of credit for that. I do think, she's made the most of her talent. She's, excelled at that. And I think she's a really good businesswoman. But she didn't come across as, to me, relating to the fans and being very likable in this documentary. And I like
She
J-Lo, all
was
right?
not
She's cool.
friendly. She was not charming. She was not charismatic. She wasn't anything, and, to me, she did not have a good attitude. She was just there. She didn't
She
have,
complains a lot.
yeah, she absolutely did complain, and she, did not have a good attitude. And I think she's been very lucky. Lucky. I think
Hard
luck.
work brings luck.
Yeah, well, some people say the harder you work, the luckier you get. So she's had a combination of being lucky and working hard.
And I
So
don't even know if you can call this a documentary because, like I said, I really just didn't get anything from it at all. I really didn't feel as though I learned
I
about
couldn't
her
believe it.
childhood. And I didn't see the struggle that she said she had.
How much struggle when you've been successful over half your life?
Right.
How much struggle?
Right.
Some people struggle, all
Right.
those years.
Right.
And she's actually been wealthy and famous for a lot of years. So I don't buy J-Lo. I mean, to me, it was just a sucky, so-called documentary. And no, I wasn't feeling it, J-Lo. I really was not feeling it.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't what I was expecting and was hoping for from the documentary. So I'm gonna give it a I hate to do this. I'm gonna give it a very low premium. I'm gonna go with a 5 premium.
Good.
So where are you going with
I'm
it?
going for Hooch.
For Hooch. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast, streaming on most platforms.